act all attention like ladies and gents when I mention my name at the door. And I hope you'll pardon me, see by my card I am finding a world we may explore. You're in the dream I have drawn. You're like the wings for my song. I get a lift with your gift to know right from the wrong. Really strong. Our imagination will find this occasion to go where we know we belong.
It was Harold's bedtime. Harold tried to sleep, but the rain was drumming loudly on his windowsill. Harold thought the rain made beautiful music and beautiful patterns. As Harold stared out the window, he wondered why it rained and where the rain came from. Harold decided to go for a walk in the rain. And the moon came with him. So did the dark cloud. Harold knew one thing about the rain. Rain puddles were made for jumping into.
Please allow me to explain what is on my window pane. What a cloud just can't contain ends up going down a drain. Fancy that, we call it rain. As each puddle comes to view, you just muddle right on through. That reflection may be me, on inspection it is true. Now we know just who is who. Slip, slop, biddly bop, I can't stop dancing. Fandangle and tangle, I'm wet. Slish, slosh, oh no my gosh, flop my umbrella. A fella should never forget. It's no surprise I'm all wet. I will blame it on the rain. I will blame it on the rain.
Harold suddenly found himself in the middle of a rushing stream. He wondered why the stream was in such a hurry. Harold was surprised to see a pair of baby squirrels. Their nest must have been swept away by the heavy rains. Harold was relieved to see that the stream ended just ahead. Harold guessed that somewhere out there, the squirrel's worried mother was searching for them. Though Harold still wanted to know where the rain came from, he couldn't just leave the baby squirrels out here where it was windy and wet. He had to help them get home again. Harold knew that squirrels lived in trees, but which tree did these squirrels live in? Soon Harold felt as if he couldn't see the forest for the trees. If he was going to find the squirrel's home, he needed a better view. The ladder was slippery, and Harold was beginning to wonder if he'd be able to make it all the way to the top. Then Harold spied the moon, beaming with encouragement, and Harold felt that maybe he could climb just a little higher after all. Harold was sure he could spot the squirrel's tree from way up here. But his hopes were dashed as the rain fell harder, and the wind blew in big, purple gusts. Harold tried to hang on, Fortunately, Harold and his friends got a lift from a passing bird. Harold hoped to get back down to the ground, but the bird must have had a pressing appointment. So it dropped them off at the nearest cloud. When Harold heard the sound of running water, he became very curious. Perhaps he would find where the rain came from after all.
Rain, 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 like a cotton Dixieland, just for me to understand. If I try to penetrate, why I'm early, am I late? I'd forgot I'm in command. Rain, rain, it's like living in a dream. Rain, rain, we're not running out of steam. We must seek some new terrain. There's an answer to attain. Blame it on the rain. Rain, rain, we won't blame it on the rain. Rain. Blame it on the rain. Rain, rain.
Harold had found the answer at last. Or had he? Did rain really appear out of thin air? Did it actually come from nowhere? Well, wherever it came from, the rain could prove to be handy. Harold wanted the baby squirrels to look their best when he brought them home to their mother. Harold felt proud that he was taking such good care of the baby squirrels.
Rain,
Harold was having as much trouble getting the squirrels out of the bath as he'd had getting them in. He planned to turn off the faucet, but where were the handles? It was raining cats and dogs. It was raining baby squirrels. It was raining Harold. Fortunately, Harold's umbrella helped them all fall more slowly down to earth. The rain was falling more slowly, too. Now that they were all back on solid ground, Harold resolved to find the squirrel's mother. But he still didn't know which tree the squirrels lived in. Then Harold remembered that there was a tree right outside his bedroom window. A tree with a nest in it. It was the squirrel's mother. Harold had found her at last. The grateful mother squirrel couldn't thank Harold enough.
Never comprehend, where does rain begin and end? Is it somewhere in the sky, or a teardrop in your eye? Maybe we cannot know why. So it's proper that we drink from a stopper at the sink. Though we see the sun again, we don't really need explain. All we wanted was some rain. Rain.
Harold climbed into bed and drew up the covers. Harold still didn't know where rain came from or why it fell. But that was okay, because now Harold had a new question. Why did the rain stop? But that was a question that would have to wait for another day. Harold lay his head on his pillow, which felt as fluffy as a cloud. The purple crayon dropped on the floor, and Harold dropped off to sleep.